Hey everybody, how's everyone doing today? Hope you're all doing good. I'm doing good, thank you very much. So we're gonna get started here in a couple minutes. Um, just waiting for everybody to get in the room. So yeah, should be fun. We're gonna play some Game Dev Tycoon. So if you haven't played this game before, basically it is essentially a simulation game. So you're gonna make your own game development company and basically, make games. It's more of a text-based type deal, so it may be slightly boring for you guys, but I personally enjoy the game, and whoops. And in the end, that's what matters, right? So, okay. If everybody's ready, let's get going. How you doing? Ready for the game? Hopefully you can hear me okay. Hopefully you hear the music okay. So, alright, here we go. Um, Welcome to the Game Dev Tycoon. It's a business simulation back in time, own game console, company right at the beginning of the PC revolution. In the next 35 years, you can build your dream company, create best-selling games, gain fans, become leader in the markets. So, got to give my company a name. Name for the company. How about Salithox Co. Incorp. No. Salithox Co. Incorp. Yeah, sure, why not? Player name. Um, no, I will not. Okay, I'll name it that. No, I can't. I can't do it. I I can't bring myself to name it that. No. Shanker Incorporate. No, I don't know. I just gotta go with it, or else I'll change it back. Just gotta. Okay, this I don't like that name, but we're gonna go with it. Um, player name, player name. How about? There we go. Guybrush Threepwood. Hopefully LucasArts does not sue me for that. Let's see what we got to choose from here. Guess we'll go with this hairstyle. Maybe this sweater vest. Change the name back. Change it to Salithox. McFleur. There we go. Okay, so that's going to be our name. I want to change the company name. I really do. I don't know if I can do a whole series with that name. It's going to be tough. But we'll just do it. Just drive right in. Okay. As you can see, I've already gotten a trophy. So I'm going to give you a little rundown of what's going on here. Yes, I have played this game before, so I kind of have an understanding. So over here is your time frame in the top corner. This is how much cash I have. This is how many fans, what year, month, and week we're in. This is the little counter. This is me. This is my little computer. We got research points, technology points, design, and bugs. So as we develop a game, he'll do work on it, and little bubbles will fill up these things, letting us know how we're doing. Obviously, the better technology and design we get, the better the game will be and things like that. So we'll just show you. Develop our first game. So we need to figure out what type of game we want to make. Give the game a name and select the graphics and yada yada. So, and obviously as we progress, we'll get more stuff that we can do. So name of the first game. Now this is the 80s-ish, so we got to think back to something in that time frame. So how about something like what's a good name for the game? Something good. How about, I got it. There we go. Shanker's Last Stand. Now we get to pick the topic of the game. Let's see what we got. Okay. So this is what we were given randomly to start with. So Shanker's Last Stand will be a post-apocalyptic adventure game for the PC. I think that sounds good. How about you? So post-apocalyptic adventure game on the PC. It's going to cost $10,000 to make, so hopefully we'll make some money. Next, we want this to be a text-based game because it's cheaper. So now he's going to start making it. Up here, oh, it's actually telling you everything I was telling you. G64 noob. Well, keep in mind, this follows the real timeline of the generations. So the 64 is going to be gone. I mean, it's going to fail. PC will take off. So it's good to have that knowledge ahead of time and just be like, we'll just make for the PC. So, okay. Game development runs in 3 stages. At the beginning stage, you can decide areas of the game to focus on, blah, 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 blah. Think about areas that are important to your game, decrease the focus and increase focus, yada yada. So basically, this is a text-based game, so we don't need anything on engine. We want everything on story and quest, and we really don't need anything on gameplay because once again it's text-based. So we'll let it go. So see, the bubbles are filling up. It's just telling me that it started. So as it does the first part, we're going to gain points. So now, once again, we want it to be dialogue. And we don't really give it a little... Well, no, there's no graphics, so just dialogue should be fine. So he's thinking. Now he's going to type. Going to get some more points. Notice how we're getting bugs. Bugs are bad. Once we get more advanced, we can put more features in the game and things like that. So that's what it's kind of explaining. Like right here, we can put basic sound and text-based graphics and stuff like that, but it costs extra. So for this, we don't need graphics, we don't need world design, so we'll put everything in sound. It's going to fill it out. So now we can stop right here. The thing is, if we do, we're going to be releasing the game with 5 bugs, which we don't want to do. So what we're going to do, we're going to let him work, we'll get a few more points, and he's going to erase the bugs. The bugs are gone, so we're going to finish. Now we're going to get a kind of like rating for us, like just us personally. So dialogue is about 50% to leveling. So everything's going good. So now we can choose to release the game or trash it. We need the money because we're down to 39,000, so we're going to release this. Now we're going to get reviewed. Oh, also there's a monthly cost. So I just lost 8,000 for basically paying myself and renting out the apartment and stuff like that. So let's see how the reviews did. Shanker's Last Stand is not off to a good start. It kind of is, but essentially the game ends after 35 years, which is when the PS4 would be released. But you can keep going. Like they've added so much stuff into this to where you can actually make your own console in the game and release your own console in the timeline kind of thing. It's pretty cool. But this is like everything you just seen right now is more or less the entire game. We're just going to keep trying to make games, learn combinations. Um, After we make enough money, we'll actually move up to a new headquarters where we can hire more people. Um, we can hire a staff, and then the dynamics change a little bit, but we have to pay them. They level up, and then they cost more money, and it makes it harder because monthly we'll be losing twice as much, or triple, or quadruple, depending on how many people we hire. And it's like you have to hire specialists, and it gets pretty crazy. So as you can see, we didn't do very well in the ratings. So um, let's see what happens here. The game's going to be released. Let's see what happens. Oh, not bad. I mean, not great, but we sold 1,000.2 units in the first week. Now that the game's on sale, we're going to be gaining money. We can check it out up here to see what's going on, like sale-wise and money-wise. So we've made 7,000 that week. We lost 8 but made 6. See, now we're piddling off already. We're not even going to recoup what we started with at the 70. So, but now that we have that made, we have 16 research points from using that. So what we can do is we can research something. This is all we have currently at the moment to research. This costs 10, this costs 50. So first we'll research a new topic. We're going to go medieval. So it's going to cost 10 research points to learn this. So now he's going to learn stuff about medieval things. This game does get really in-depth, but it's like, it's hard to stream a game like this because I can get into it, but can the viewers really enjoy essentially just reading text and me just talking basically the whole time? But in reality, the game itself has so many little things. Like, here, we're going to develop a new game really quick. Topics. This is all I have out of the topics right now. Look how much there is to still learn, like topic-wise. You know, and as we advance, we get more genre stuff. I mean, eventually we'll have loads of platforms to use. So, I mean, it's something that really gets crazy when you're ready. So, we're going to make a new game here, though. We're going to do a medieval. What did we do? We did an adventure game last time, so we'll do an action game. I've learned never do the same genre twice in a row because the critics hate it. They will give you a 1 on everything if you do the same game twice, or the same genre twice. So this time we're going to do a medieval action game, and it's going to be called, what should it be called? Medieval action Knights of the Shanker. How's that? Knights of the Shanker. Everybody can level up in the game, and skill-wise, everything can be leveled. And as you level the stuff, you gain more understanding of it to where I just got a trophy for sitting on the title screen or sitting on the screen too long. um, but like your characters level up. As they level up, you have to pay them more. So it makes it harder because you can get a low-level employee basically, and then keep them through the whole game, and suddenly you're paying them 100,000 a month, and that's draining your bank account. But then at the same time, you could level up the skills on that person, and suddenly they can do graphics like no other, and you could score 200-300 points in graphic design, or technology or music or whatever you train them in. And that's where it gets more in depth, because then you have to realize, well, I want this game to be graphical, so I need this person to work on it. They need to be at this skill level. Let me make some crappy games or do some training and spend lots of money trying to amp them up. And then you could make a game, and the game could flop, and you could be in the hole. And you could end the game right there, because if you go, I believe it's, I want to say 200,000 in the hole, it's game over. That's when your company files for bankruptcy. So you can get out of it, but it's very hard to really sustain it. So hopefully this game will make us more money, because we're already going in the hole here. So Knights of Shanker. It's going to be a text-based game again. Shanker's last stand off the market is sold almost 5,000. That's not bad, but it only generated 3,400. So we're kind of on that. So let's see what happens. So it's a medieval action game. Let's give it gameplay. Let's do that. See how that plays out for us this time. And a lot of this is those sliders are key. Like, you need to really understand the games. Like, in an action game, do you want story, or do you want graphics? Do you want engine capability, or do you want, dialogue? Like you could pick the greatest combination, but if you mess those sliders up, you're gonna make a terrible game still. So it's a learning curve. Experts say it might spell the end for competitive hardware. That was talking about the demise of the Commodore. Okay, so action game, there's no dialogue early in an action game. So let's give it artificial intelligence and level design. See what happens. Okay. Sound is good. We'll leave it with just sound. We're getting a lot of bugs. We're down to 18,000 in cash. Let's let the bugs clear up. Okay, we're gonna finish. According to rumors, the Japanese company Nintendo is planning the launch of its own home gaming console. Nintendo is known for its widely successful arcade game, Dinky King. No, I'm not good on the money. I'm down to 10,000. Just starting a game costs 10,000, so this is gonna be close. This has to make us some money. That's what it is. Many industry experts doubt the home gaming console will take off, but it's eager to see what Nintendo will do. Here we go. We got 2 new records, new topic, new combo. Here's the experience for everything that we're doing. Obviously, the more time you allocate to stuff, the better the experience gets. See, I'm almost level 2, so let's release the game. Here we go. The reviews are in. Knights of the Shanker. I see lots of ones. Waste of money. Star Games. Bin material. Screw you, informed gamer. Medieval and action is a great combination. Another waste of time. So yeah, we didn't do too well. But let's see how the money is. We made 11,000 off of that. We're making a little bit of money, but not, honestly, not enough to really sustain us. So we're gonna have to. We're losing money here, sir. We gotta go right in. We don't have time. We just gotta do this. So let's make a music game that is a simulation on the PC, and we'll call it Jam Master 2.5K. Yeah, go. That sounds like a good name for a music game, doesn't it? This one will have graphics. So this one's gonna, we're gonna lose our company here. So let's give this some engine, no story and quests. Give it gameplay and engine. Today, Nintendo has confirmed recent rumors and announced their plans to release the new home gaming console TES early next year. The console features cartridge-based gaming and uniquely designed controllers. We all saw that coming. Okay, this doesn't need any artificial intelligence. All level design. I hope this is a good combo, because we're down to 1,000 bills. Okay, this needs sound and graphics. So here we go. Knights of Striker sold 4,000 units, only generated 29,000 in sales. In fact, we're in the red right now. Hey, somebody liked our game though. Oh no, this is from the developers. Blah, blah, blah. We'd like to thank you very much for purchasing our game and supporting. You're welcome. Yes, I already know all this. Okay, so it's going. See, here's the problem. Your bank account is in the red. Thankfully, your bank has enabled you to overdraft your account up to 50,000, but be careful. If your account balance is below 50,000, you will go bankrupt. We're at 11,000 in the hole right now. So this game needs to make us a shit ton of money. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Come on. New records, level design leveled up, sound leveled up, and I will level up on the next game if we can make it that far. So here we go. Now this game, I must say, because it's randomized what you start with. Excuse me. It's randomized what you start with. Sorry about that. Like I was saying, it's randomized what you start with on topics. So sometimes it's hard to get a good combination going on the topic. Like, I didn't really have much to work with. Luckily, I kind of know music emulation is a good combination, so... I mean, look at this. Game Hero gave us a 7. Hopefully this is enough to recoup some money. Here we go. Hi there, I've just finished Jam Master 2.5K, yeah, go. And I'm impressed by your talents. I'm in contracting business, and we could use your skills. If you're short on cash, let us know, and we can give you some work. Contracts have now been unlocked. We're making a little money. We're out of the red, so that's the start. Oh yeah, and these judges are extremely harsh. You have no idea. Today, the new gaming platform TES by Ninvento has been released. Okay, so let's take a contract right away. Basically, contracts are like quick little jobs that you can do to make money. I would fail that. This one I may be able to do. Oh, this one I could definitely do. Basically, I have 5 weeks to get 6 design and 8 talent or technology. It pays 15,000, but I lose 5,000 if I fail. So we'll accept this one. Time's running out. I got this though. Oh, there we go. So that just got us 15,000. And they like the work. Okay, so do some more research. Can't do this yet because we need more points, so let's see. How about we research Ninja? So far, this was our best-selling game. Sold almost 9,000 units, and we got 62,000 from it. And we've successfully learned the topic of Ninja. So now, I'm going to take this contract because I think I can do it. God, I hope I can. Come on, time's going. I'm going to fail it. Oh, so close. I just lost 7,000. Okay, that's not good. So we gotta make a game. Ninja Adventure on the PC again, and we will call it Ninja slash Ninja Dash. It will be a graphic-based game again. Now this is an adventure game, so adventure. Adventure has a little story, a little bit of story and quest to it. So let's give it maybe like that. Not off to a good start. Already got a bug. There's no real dialogue, but we want some artificial intelligence. This game's gonna be a flop. I can feel it. Sound. It needs some world design. It's a flop. I can feel it. It's not breaking any records. It's gonna fail. A lot of stuff leveled up though, including me. Engine leveled up, gameplay, side quests, dialogue, artificial intelligence, graphics, and me. So everything's level 2 now, which is good. Whew, we're 8 grand in the hole again. Oh, this is not going good. Apparently they're not happy we didn't put dialogue in. Oh my. Um, well, probably bankruptcy for me. I'm 10 grand in the hole. 6 grand in the hole. 2 grand in the hole. 7 grand in the hole. 6 grand in the hole. I definitely will not complete that contract, so I won't even take it. We gotta make a new game just right away. Post-apocalyptic RPG for the PlayStation or the PC. It's going to be called a homage to one of my favorite games, Fallout. Fallout Shanker. It's going to be a text game because it's cheaper. It's going to need stories and quests. Don't really need an engine. And we don't really need gameplay. TES home console proved to be a massive success. Sales numbers have exceeded expectations. I love games that come with the TES, and playing with a controller is so much more fun than a keyboard. Apparently they've never played correctly with a keyboard. Okay, so it's an RPG, so it's going to need dialogue. Doesn't need level design, doesn't need artificial intelligence. No graphics. We'll give it world design though. Actually, let's give it graphics, no world design. Wow, our ninja game only sold 3,000 units. We are screwed. We're 25 in the hole. We need to get out of the red. Like, we are seriously on the verge of bankruptcy. If this does not pull us out, we are screwed. So here we go. Come on, reviews. Come on, high scores. That's not a high score. That's not a high score. We are a 4 average. That's... Okay, fingers crossed here. Fingers crossed. Because we're going to be 40,000 in the hole in a second. Oh, wow, look at that. We made 23,000 on the first sale. We're gonna do this. We're gonna pull out of the hole. We're in the green. We're in the green. Not by much. Okay, research suggests that the increasing variety of game devices, specialized games, blah 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 blah. Oh, come on, have a little faith in me. I pulled it out. I'm not in the hole anymore. We can now research target audiences, which is actually a big deal. But we're good, okay. I can now research custom game engines, which is going to help a lot. Because then I can make my own game engine. Problem is we won't have the money to actually make a game engine. Following the massive success of TES console, there is a new rumor circulating that Vena, another Japanese company, is planning on releasing a home console of their own. Da-na-na! You know what console that is, right? I hope you know. You should know. We can now create our own gaming engines. To get started, close this menu, click anywhere to bring up the action menu. New research is available. Game tutorials and mono sound. Create custom game engine. Yeah, look how expensive this is. 50,000, 30,000, 10,000. This would cost me 90,000 to make, and I only have 9,000 currently. But it's a start. We can research. That costs 40, 40, 30. Let's do a Wild West. I think a Wild West. We'll research Wild West, yeah. Um, 9,000, 66,000 in sales. We may go bankrupt still, guys. Ooh. We're at 4,000 or 1,000. Come on. Okay. Need to get a game out there. Topic: Wild West. Genre: Wild West action game for the PC, and we'll call it More Bang for Your Buck. How's that sound to you? Good? Good. It's going to be a text game because they're the cheapest. Vena has announced the rumors of the Master V. The company claims that the Master V is technically superior than the massively successful TES by Nintendo, and plans to release this coming month. An action game. No stories and quests. All gameplay. All gameplay for an action game? Gameplay and an engine. You've heard better. Thanks a lot. No dialogue. Level design. Doesn't need artificial intelligence. Graphics and sound. Let's lower sound and give it world design. We're 29 in the hole again. Come on, fix those bugs. One more bug, come on. There we go. We'll take it. How are we gonna do? No advancements. We'll just release this. We're 37 in the hole. Reviews are in. Meh. I saw a 10 there for a second. Uninspiring. Okay. Not. You know what? I will take that. That is their best review they've given me. A solid 4 across the board. But will it be enough to save the company? At first look, apparently the Master V wants to interrupt me. At first look, it may. Oh, we have 30 fans, by the way. I don't know when that happened. 29 fans. We lost one. Maybe they died in a car accident. Oh, now we're down to 28. Wait, we're losing fans left and right here. This ain't good. We're in the green, though. The Master V did not do well. They want to release it in America. Okay. We're at... we're losing money quick again. What do we got? What can we do? What can we do? See how stressful this game can be? Let's make a game development simulation on the PC called Give Us Your Money. Yeah. And this will have graphics. We're in the red because of this, so this has gotta this needs to sell. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts. This has to sell. Simulation, level design. There should be no artificial intelligence in this. Apparently, More Bang for Your Buck has achieved a company sales record of over 10,000 units sold. That's pretty good for a game that was failing. We're only $4,000 in the hole. We may be able to make this work. We want full sound, no world design. Go. Sold 10,500 units, generated 73,000 in sales. This one may be the one that saves us. I know we've been hemorrhaging money here, but I have a good feeling about this. I have a really good feeling. A couple things are close to leveling. But here we go. Here it comes. Ooh, I see a lot of 10s. 7. A 6. An 8. And an 8. Okay, this was our this is our chance here. This is gonna bring in the money. So let's see what happens. Sales are skyrocketing. 4,000, 5,000 sales on the first week. Oh wow, look at that. We can now research casual games. We made 50,000 off of that sale alone for that week. Recent market data shows the Goverdor 64 seems to be slowly losing market shares against the PC. In an unfortunate statement, G64 employee said that the company has been unsuccessful in introducing higher priced computers to compete against newer and more advanced PCs. Just like what really happened. Oh, look at this, we're making money. 113,000. Okay, so while that money's coming in, we're gonna create a custom engine. We're gonna give it all these features. Actually, what do we got to research first? Should we research? No, we'll make the engine first. Create the engine, because this will help us. And this will be called the No More Training Wheels. Oh, I can't fit it in. No More Training 1.0. Create engine. Once the engine is finished, you'll be able to use it when creating your new games. So here we go. We're creating our engine. Let's see, the game sold 26,000 units and generated 186,000 in sales. Today, Nintendo announced that they will introduce a portable gaming device called the GameLink. The device comes with a changeable game cartridge in a mono screen on a green background, built-in speakers, even multiplayer via connection cable. Compared to PCs and other gaming consoles, the GameLink is underpowered, but given the lower cost and excellent portability, it might find a huge following, and it did. I don't remember if you remember the launch of the Game Boy. That thing was insane. You thought I was gonna fail. Don't give me that not bad. You already said it was game over. Okay, so we made our custom engine. We have 40 research points and 56,000, so let's get a new game going. New game. What did we do? We did a game dev simulation. So what if we did a medieval strategy on the PC with the No More Training 1.0, and we will call it slash by turns. And we will use the new graphics card that we got. And now this is a strategy game, so there's no story really needed. We will add save game functionality. And strategy game kinda has linear story, so give it some story. Let's see, we're in the hole again. We're going down. Can this game help us? The game link has been released. See, strategies definitely needs artificial intelligence. Maybe a little dialogue. Okay, definitely those. World design, tiny bit. Come on. Hammer out those bugs. Got a couple free points. Here we go. We're 22 in the hole again. New record, new combo. Couple things leveled up. Level design and sound. New research available. Level editor. Reviews are in. Ooh, I see a 10. Oh, wow. 2 10s. Come on, can we go for 3? Ooh, 3 10s. Oh, you bastard. We almost got all 10s. Oh, that frickin' thing. Oh, wow, look at this. Slash by Turns has achieved company sales records with over 50,000 units sold. This is an important milestone in history for Schenker Incorporated. 400,000 on that. We're ranked 1 right now, it says. Slash has now sold 100,000. This is an important milestone. With growing interest in video games, there is also growing interest in video game magazines. These magazines offer great new ways to game developers market their upcoming games. I can now learn marketing. We've almost made $1 million. 1 for the company. Yeah, we shouldn't be. Yeah. Okay. Congratulations. You have made quite a name for yourself, and you've saved a lot of capital. If you want to grow your company further, then move into the new office is the next step. Now, basically, we can move up to a new office, but with what we have, it's not going to be good, so we're going to hold off on that. We're going to say not yet. It'll come up again, I think like every year or something like that. Research shows slash by numbers is a surprise hit with players. Developers are saying Corporate is fairly new to gaming industry, but can't wait for the next development. Alright, so now we have a little bit of money. We're at 1.6 million. So we're going to save up money before we move into the bigger office. And while we're doing that, we're going to research some stuff. I got 55 research points, so let's research target audience. That cost, I think, 40,000. And we made our money back already because we're at 2.1 million now. Okay, we've successfully learned target audience. That's the Game Gear. Research. Game tutorial. Slash by Turns is now off the market. Sold 315,000 units, generating 2.2 million in sales. So you didn't think I could do it. You thought I was going to go bankrupt. I know you thought that, because I thought it too. But I showed you. You just for first game engine part to be able to use this in your game, you need to create a new game engine. So that's the thing. As you research stuff like this, um, basically you're learning um, new like bits and pieces for your game engine. So I'm gonna have to constantly upgrade my game engine, and to do that, I need to make new ones, which cost more money, and so on and so on. So it's something to keep thoughts of. Alright, so let's make a new game. I can now specify my main target audience for the game. Games can be targeted at young people, everyone, or mature audiences. Picking the right target audience for your game is important. So we're going to make a mature game about zombies, which is a simulation. No. Action game. No. Yes, action game. A zombie action game. No, on the PC with the No More Training 1.0, and we will call it Zombies Are Us. Action game. Next. New graphics. Start development. It's an action game, so it doesn't need the story. It will have save games. We'll give it a little dialogue. It's an action game. Yeah, that'll be fine, I think. Yeah, sure, why not? That'll be good. Hi, I'm Steve O'Connell, reporter for Planet GG. We've heard rumors that your company is developing a new game for mature audiences. Would you be willing to give us an interview? Give an interview. Great, thank you for your time. We will publish the interview next week. So, we're getting points. Planet GC has recently published an interview with Shankar Incorporated. According to the interview, the company is working on its first game targeted at mature players. Salithox McFleur, owner and CEO of Shankar Incorporated, has said, "We think that players are looking for more mature content in games and are willing to take the risk to give it to them. Many industry experts say that sooner or later, games with mature themes will become more common. We are curious to see how the market will react to these games." Developing great games is not only a recipe for success, it's essential building hype to ensure players are excited about your game. In the beginning of your career, hype is mostly generated through random events, but once you gain more experience, you can use marketing and other strategies to generate hype. So wait for the bugs to be finished. We don't want to waste too much money here. In 2 months, the G64 will be taken off the market. Okay, is this going to be the follow-up blockbuster to whatever my last game was? Gameplay leveled up, graphics leveled up, graphics version 2 leveled up, and I leveled up. I am now a level 3 human being. Better user experience. I don't remember that one. Congratulations, you made quite a name for yourself. You have enough capital. No, we don't want to move yet. Come on! Zombies are us! So, 7s. I'm okay with a 7. How about you? I think you're okay with a 7. And all games screwed us again. All games. They can't just leave it be, can they? How much money are we gonna make? That's not bad. 74,000 on the first week. The Govador, creator of the popular G64, has filed for bankruptcy. Govador failed to induce a higher price alternative and was forced to shut down production. Now you may be wondering why I haven't purchased or made anything for like the TES, or anything like that. Um, Basically, you need to um, buy the licensing for them, so it's a lot more expensive to make games for them. Basically, that's why I'm sticking with the computer mainly right now, because it's going to be the best overall. Um, you'll understand down the road if we play long enough. So, I got 16 points. Mono sound? Yeah, let's learn mono sound. Get better sound in there for people. I'm not mad. It made 200,000 for us. Okay, so now let's make a new custom engine. Basically, we're going to sunk all our money into it. It's going to cost 180,000 to make this. And this will be no more training to 1.5. 1.5. Create. Wow, it's going to cost 100 points to learn this. So what do you think of the game so far? Any thoughts? I know it's not much to look at, but I'm hopefully being engaging enough for you to keep you interested in the magnificence and simplicity that this game is. So, congratulations. No, we're not going to move yet. Stop asking. I want at least 4,000 or 4 million before we move. We've spent over 100,000 in our game engine. The new game engine, No More Training 1.5, is now complete. We can now use it on games. So now let's make a new game with it. This will be a... Well, let's figure out what we're going to make first. We could make a... movies... No, I don't think that's going to work. How about a... We need to see if we can revive the Ninja slash Ninja Dash games. So we'll do a Ninja strategy game for everybody on the PC. Oh, like I was saying, just to get the license for the Gameling is 50,000. And then development costs on it is 30,000 on top of that. So essentially, it would cost me, the first purchase would cost me 80,000 to make a game for that, on top of everything else I have to spend. So we're gonna stick with the PC for right now. We're gonna use the No More Training 1.5, and the name of the game, Ninja Reborn 2.5. Next, you'll use the new graphics. There'll be basic tutorials and better user experience. It's a strategy game, so if I remember correctly, last time we didn't put any story or quests in it, did we? I don't remember. Strategy. I think we put a little. Huh. This I know we did a little of, like that. Mono sound. And that should be good. Let's see what happens. Get the bugs out. We're losing money again. Let's see. Engine and story leveled up, not bad. I can now learn simple cutscenes. Reviews are in. I don't like this, I saw ones. Okay, we're average right now. A little above average. Back to average. Just have to wait for sales. Oh, sales are good. 10,000, 11,000. Okay, sales are doing decent. Let's get more research going while that's happening. Let's do some topics. We want some more. How about pirates? Everybody loves a pirate game. We can call it Army Hardy. Let's see. The Vena Oasis comes with 16-bit graphics. I've completed research on pirates. Research new topic. Alternate history. What kind of game could I make with alternate history? Could I make like a game where we lost World War I or something? That might be pretty cool. Alternate history. Let's learn it. Let's do this. We are going to make the best alternate history game ever. And we're going to do that by making Army Hardys first. Now we're losing money again. Okay, game development. Mature game. Pirates. Genre. A pirate adventure game. On the computer with no more training. And it's a mature game. And it's going to be called Arg Me Hearties. Hearties? Is that right? Arg Me Hearties? Yeah, that looks right. Big graphics and big money. Big graphics, big money. Adventure game, yes. Let's get more dialogue, little artificial intelligence. The Vena Oasis has been released. Mono sound, an adventure game. Yeah, a little more world design, I guess. Let the bugs hammered out. And sell. We got a new record in that. A couple things leveled up, dialogue and artificial. I can research better dialogues now. Proposition. Decrypt message. This is special. Our agents have recently managed to borrow some research information which might be of interest to you. Blah, blah, blah. Upload location. Decline. We will not take part in espionage. We are honest gamers. We make games like Arg Me Hearties. I saw one again. The game is going downhill. Can't even look. It's done. I don't even want to see what it says. Completely average game. How are the sales gonna do? Come on, sales. Oh, they're not that good. We're gonna lose money on this game. I hate to say it. Sales are not good. We need to... I know what I forgot to learn. can't learn it. We need to make another game. We need more research points. Ooh, contracts. What contracts do we got? I can learn this, or I can do that. Let's do this contract. Pretty sure I can do this contract. Time's ticking. Okay, we successfully did that contract. Let's take another one. Failed that. This one... I may be able to pull this one off. It's gonna be close though. Ooh, it's gonna close. No, I don't want to move to an office yet. I'm gonna fail if I do. Come on. Good, we successfully did that contract. I know I can't do the other one, so I won't try. Generate game reports. Let's see here. Really, it only has my last 2 games? That's kind of weird. Should have all of them. Unless it's under game history? Yeah, there's the game history. More bang for your buck. Is this the one that did million? No. Give us your money. Game Dev Simulation, okay. Here's a statistic. We got 7.2 on this game. It cost 31,000 and we made 181,000 off of it. And then we got a profit of 155,000. No, that wasn't our... This was our popular game. A medieval strategy game. So... Okay, so let's make a mature medieval strat. No, we can't do that. We'll do the game dev simulation on the PC with the no more training, and we will call it Game Dev Junior. And it won't be mature, it'll be for everybody. Go. Good graphics. 26,000, not bad for being an average game. Don't need that simulation, don't need the story. Everything else we definitely need. Simulation, no artificial intelligence. No dialogue, we need artificial intelligence. Good job, come on. Don't scratch your head, do some work. Simulation, we want sound, we want graphics, we want world design. Oh, I think we hit new records on this. Pretty sure we got new records on everything. Oh, we didn't on graphics. But world design and graphics did level up on there, so that's good. And look at this, we can now research open worlds, graphics version 2, and 3D graphics. First reviews are in. Come on, 10. I'll take a 9. Come on, 10. I'll take the 10. Come on, 10. I'll take a 9. That's not terrible. Let's see if it brings in the money, though. It's bringing in some money. Yep, and we unlocked a bunch of stuff. That's the thing, when you level it up, when you level up the skills, you have the chances of unlocking a lot more things, so. Let's see. The latest game by Shanker Incorporated has received very positive reviews overall. Informed Gamer gave it a 10, saying, truly great. If Shanker Incorporated continues to innovate like this, they might become a new fan favorite. everyone unlocks stuff. So every time something levels up, it essentially will always unlock something, is what you're saying? That's good to know. That's definitely good to know. Okay. I know I said we're going to move when I got to 4 million, and we got to 4 million, so let's go ahead and move up to a new building, shall we? See, welcome to the new office. And now that you have a bigger office, you can also hire a staff, forge a world-class development team. Okay. Um, you may now also train yourself, staff, and improve skills. Let's try a management course is required before we can hire anybody. Okay. To get started, click on blah, 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 blah. Okay, just like always. No. Train. Staff management. Start. Yeah, I have a nice big office now. I'm learning things. I'm learning things. Game Dev Junior is off the market, sold 309,000. That's not bad. We made some money from that. Invento has announced much successor to the popular TES console. This is the greatest console we've ever built. It comes with 16 art 16-bit graphics. It's a Super Nintendo. Fans around the world are anticipantly waiting it, like always. I've successfully completed management courses. I am now able to hire people. Let's hire our first lackey, shall we? Advertise position. So, higher budget increases number of applicants, different tests, help you find different skills. Okay. Let's just do a complex algorithm, and we will spend 100,000. Hire all the people hype? What do you mean by that? Let's see what happens. Search is completed. Review applicants. Don't forget that you can always train employees to improve their skills. Oh, that's good. Let's see. You have very low design, but wow, huge technology. Decent speed. Some good research, and you only want 17,000 a month. Let's see. Oh wow, you got. Actually, is your technology lower? No, your technology is higher. You got better speed. And better. Okay, so that's good. But you want 19 a month? And you... Let's see. You are good also. But I think we're going to go with Marcus. Higher. Congratulations on your first hire. New employees have settled in before they become efficient. Well, not fully efficient until you... Okay. Usually a good idea to give them the welcome training, just like any job. Oh, I can research medium games. Move up to an office, technology park, is now searching for employees. The company, which is known for games such as Game Dev Junior and Slash by Turns, has reportedly operated out of a garage until now. One of the many fans of Game Dev commented, I can't believe they didn't have a proper office until now, and those games were created by only one person. I'm really looking forward to their future games. Okay, so let's train him in the staff welcoming. So we'll get him all trained up. While he's getting trained, I will research hunting. Hunting will be good. We'll research hunting. Let's see what happens here. Okay, he's fully trained. His bar is slowly going up. Should I have him research? Surgery, huh? Surgery. Actually, wait. I was waiting because I wanted to. Yeah, I'm blowing my things. I wanted to research marketing. So we'll wait on him. I completely forgot I was saving up for that. Console has been released. Let's develop a game. Let's make it for everybody. Um, I see. Let's make a hunting game for um, what should I know simulation would be the best, but didn't I just do a simulation game? I did. That's what I just made, so I can't do that. Um, I'm thinking. I'm thinking. I need to make sure I don't duplicate a topic right off the bat. Um, don't be sorry. You can say whatever you want. Um, okay, we won't do a hunting game yet. We'll do something else. We'll do a medieval strategy on the PC with the No More Training 1.5, and we will call it Slash by Turns 2.2 Fitty. Yeah, that sounds like the next blockbuster hit. If I ever did see one. It's a strategy game, so we don't really need. Well, we'll put it back in though. We'll just give it a tiny bit of story. So here we go. Now we got a helper, so we'll get more points and stuff. Let's see, strategy. We'll go to little dialogue. We got this. We're gonna break records. We're gonna synergize the synergy. Let's see, strategy game. We'll lower the world design a little bit. Hopefully, we can make billions. Let's see what happens though. Bugs are out. Got a 20. Oop, hey, don't put bugs back in. Okay, we better stop before they add any more. Scared to look. Scared to look. Nothing leveled up. I'm losing money again. What are the sales going to be? Are the sales going to go up? Slash by turns 2.2 Fitty. Let's see what we got. Come on, 10. Come on. Okay, a 7. That's almost a 10. That's almost a 10 again. We're getting there. Well, at least I shouldn't lose too much money on this. Come on. How much money are you going to give me? So 20,000, that's not bad. Media buzz, conference prize, Vony, a company generally known for electronics, prototype called Play System. Apparently, Vony has collaborated with Nintendo, creators of the beloved successful TES and Super TES consoles, to develop the Super TES with a CD drive. I don't know how many people remember this, but this actually happened. Sony went in with Nintendo to make an adaptation to the Super Nintendo to play CDs. Essentially, for whatever reason, Nintendo backed out of it. I think it was something about they gave Sony too much freedom in the contract and they weren't happy with it, so they dropped it. And like 2 years later, Sony came out with the PlayStation and just blew everything away. So that's just something to keep in mind. In fact, they're talking about that right now. Yeah. Yep. Sales are coming in. We're making money. Not much, but we're making a little bit. We almost have enough to research marketing. So let's Let's see what contracts we got. 4 weeks, 6 days. We can definitely do that one. So we'll do this really quick. See, with 2 people, contracts are much easier to do. Aw, we never made anything for the Nintendo. We didn't have the money. Let's do another contract. We can do this one. I hope we can do this one. Um, guys. Guys. Guys, I'm gonna lose money. I'm gonna lose money. I'm not gonna make it. I failed. Okay, oh man. You know what? I shouldn't be doing this, but we're hiring another employee. We want someone with a game reel for 100,000. Start looking. 51,000, 357,000 in sales. That's not terrible. That's not terrible at all. We need someone with good game design. Let's see. 123 and 240, 102 and 187, 289 and 210. I think this is the best one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with you. Carson. Welcome aboard, Carson. Let's go ahead and get you trained, shall we? For 10,000. While he's training, we're going to train you. If you want to create hit games with world class training or team, train them and blah blah blah. Yeah, okay, I know. Train them. Different training options available, certain skill sets, best way. Okay. I want you to be technology driven. So we're gonna give you don't repeat yourself. The Nintendo is no longer supported. While he's doing that, I'm gonna train and get myself complete or code incomplete. Okay, he's trained. He's happy. I guess we'll train him on something right away too. We'll give him game design for pirates. Let them do their stuff. Let's see, very successful, blah blah blah. I'll update our client list if you're looking for some contracts, let me know. Medium-sized contracts have been unlocked. I'm unlocking a lot of things, which is great, but at the same time, I haven't researched enough stuff really to move too far forward, which is kind of bad. Maybe I should have stayed in the garage longer. That might have been better. Okay, new game, new topic. We're going to do a hunting simulation for mature audiences on the computer with the training that, and it's going to be called it's a good name for a hunting game. Hunting Party. Oh yeah? Question mark, exclamation point. Start development. So it's a hunting game. We don't really need a story. We want all that stuff. That looks good to me. Let's see. Quite a few players use illegal copies of Flush Return 2.250. I've managed to identify some of them. We could either sue them, send them warnings, and ask them to stop. Warn them. Shouldn't you be working on my games, not looking into piracy? The nerve of some players. I got no problem with that. Sent warning to several players using illegal copies of their game. Increase the problem in the issue. Some companies invest a lot of money and efforts to fight piracy. Um, yeah, they always fail. Simulation, no world design. Go. Look at Carson, friggin' coding with one hand. What a vagabond. From time to time, employees need to recharge their batteries and go on vacation. You can tell them, okay. To your employer how to click on them and send on vacation. Come on. Give me another design. Stop putting bugs into the game. New topic, new combo. Nothing leveled up. Release game. First reviews are in. We haven't done anything good yet. I mean, we did the one game which gave us 10s, and it's kind of been downhill since then. So it's kind of disappointing, but that's not terrible scores. It's just, can we make a lot of money off of it? Send on vacation. Let's see, we've sold 22,000. That's not terrible. We're making a little bit of money. Oh crap, but we're spending 60,000 a month. It's time to research marketing. That's what I was saving up for. And while he's doing that, you can research nothing, because I only have 3, so you can do nothing. We'll just have to wait. Good. We can now market our games. Now marketing will give us more hype, and hype is what we need. So can I add anything new? No? Okay. So I guess we will... How about contracts? What do we got? That we can maybe do? Okay, yeah, we'll pass this one. Make some money. What are the contracts we got? I don't think we can do that one. Oh, we definitely can't do that one. So we'll just develop a new game. We will do a alternative history RPG on the Super TES. Yes. Using this engine, and we will call it Earth No More. And it will be for everybody. Decent graphics. Now it's an RPG, so we're gonna want the story. Gameplay can go down some, and we definitely want the engine. Hunting Party, oh yeah? Is officially off the market, sold 56,000 shares, and gave me 396,000 bucks. Oh, I wasn't paying attention. Audience is geared towards strong right now. That's bad, which means this is not going to sell well anyway. RPG needs dialogue. Artificial intelligence can go down. It needs a little though. Ooh, this is bad. I didn't notice the audience. We followed your progress in relationship and would like to extend this formal invitation to participate in the biggest gaming convention, Planet Games, also known as G3. By having a company booth, yes, I will attend when you give me the option. World design, sound. Let's do it about there. And now while that's going, I want to go marketing. Essentially, we're going to market the game. For 50,000, we'll release our game stuff, statistics, whatever, pictures, in a magazine. And that generated a little bit of hype for us. We got to wait for the bugs. Get a couple more points in there. Maybe add another bug or two. Okay, let's finish out there. New topic, new combo. Level design leveled up, sound leveled up. That's it. I can now research stereo sound. Let's see, how are we gonna do? I saw the 10 for a second. Not that good, guys. Not that good. I think we're gonna fail. We're gonna fail, definitely. I'm kind of afraid to click the close button just because I don't think we're gonna make a lot of money, and we're slowly losing the money we have. Oh, good, the market normalized. That's gonna help our game. It may not be enough to save us, but it'll help. Made almost 100,000 there. Making bits and pieces, but nothing life-changing here, so let's research. See, I don't got that many research points. I got 27. We could research simple cutscenes, level editor, maybe casual games. Let's do casual. We will take a small booth at the convention. Let's see how this plays out, shall we? I'm not liking this. We're losing money still. Losing too much money. We're getting people at our booth, though. Look at this. We're getting people. We're actually getting a good chunk of people. 45,000. That's not bad. For the first convention? 45,000 people visiting your booth this year. We didn't make it into the top 100 booths, though. So we got to work on that. But we definitely did better than I thought we would. Send Carson here on vacation. There's the birth of the PlayStation. 32-bit processor. It's a beautiful time when that came out. It really was. Sold 41,000, gave me 293,000. That's not terrible. I can now research sequels. That's a good thing. Custom game engine. Nothing. So develop a new game. We just made an RPG. So let's make a medieval strategy on the PC with this, and it will be called Monies or Bust. Version 2 graphics. Oh, I should have waited because Carson is still on vacation. So it doesn't need that. Give it all the graphics. Strategies, no dialogue, all AI. The play system has been released. We got a little hype built in too. Does it, strategy game, does it need world design? Just a tiny bit. Let's see what happens here. Get rid of the bugs. We're not really breaking any records in design, though, I've noticed. So we may have to work on that. Technology we're doing good in, but design, not so much. Ooh, we got a few levels there. That'll be good. I'm about to level up too. Character progression. Reviews are in. Come on, tens. In fact, come on, anything that will get me money. Oh, I forgot to market the game. My bad. Oh well. Here we go. Give me monies. Like the name says, money or bust. Money or bust. Apparently it's gonna bust. So, well everybody, I hope you enjoyed this. I'm gonna call it quits here for now. Only because I have to get up early in the morning. So I hope everyone enjoyed the game or enjoyed the stream. I didn't go bankrupt. There was a few close calls there in the beginning, but you know how it goes when you're first starting out. So yeah, um, if everybody enjoyed it, I'll be coming back to it and I'll play more on the same file. Like I won't play it at all unless it's on the stream. Um, that's if everybody enjoyed it. If not, then you know we'll go on to a new game when I do my next stream. So thanks for stopping by, everybody. I hope you had a good time. And I'll talk to you all later.